If you could ask God one question, what would it be? Would you want some information about your past? Or maybe some insights about your future? My question would go like this. Cylindrical-shaped mammals, covered in fur, with small ears and eyes that aren't visible, that tunnel underground, eating earthworms like children eat Halloween candy. What possible purpose do ground moles serve? I can see it now. On the seventh day, God was reflecting back on his accomplishments, thinking, oops, a few too many worms. I think I'll create a mammal that can tunnel faster than a human can push a shovel into the ground to eat the excess. Did you know that there are 3 subfamilies, 7 tribes, and 17 genres in the mole family? Why so many worm eaters, God? The star-nosed mole can detect, catch, and eat food faster than the human eye can detect. I thought that title was reserved for wives who sneak food off their husbands' plates. Moles are a protected species in Germany and can only be hunted by permit. A permit to hunt a mole? Maybe mosquitoes should hire the same lawyer. Hello, my name is Rick, and I have a problem with moles. No, duh! Do you recall the movie Caddyshack? You know, the one where Bill Murray blows up the entire golf course trying to eliminate the dancing gopher? I haven't tried blowing them up yet, but I have tried a few interesting strategies to keep the moles from dancing in my yard. Let's explore a few. The first strategy was not my own. My wife would say, "They were here first. They deserve a home too. Why can't you just accept them and learn to enjoy their contribution?" Contribution? Ankle-twisting tunnels all over the yard, enough molehills dotting the landscape to look like the Oklahoma prairie? I don't think so, not in my yard, honey. For guidance on my second strategy, I went to the local home improvement store. You know, the one where the knowledgeable text messaging teen was working the lawn and garden center. They led me to a host of pills, potions, and sprays. Use this one to make their food taste bitter. Do worms really taste sweet? Use this one to make their tunnels stink. Won't they just dig a new tunnel to get away from the stench? Buy this one to poison them. A slow, painful death. Oh, my wife won't allow that one. Guess what? Mixing them all together did not have the desired effect. It was time for drastic measures. I was losing my war on moles. The final strategy came to me while preparing to run the outflow from our downspouts underground. Why not dig a trench all the way around the yard and then line it with aluminum flashing? Dig through that, you furry worm-eating mammal! I rented a 900-pound trencher that could dig a 4-inch wide trench 2 feet deep at the push of a button. Yeah, right. That thing would dig up rocks and bricks and all the McDonald's wrappers that were buried by the construction crew 25 years ago. That stuff never decomposes. It took me 2 days to dig the trenches for my underground mole barrier, but it took me months to put the flashing in place, to fill the trenches, and to restore my yard. I comforted myself while working those back-breaking weekends, knowing that once my mole barrier was complete, I could sit back, relax, and enjoy mole-free days watching the grass grow. Wait, what's that over there? Another molehill? What happened? Wait a minute. What I really did was dig a protective barrier all the way around the moles already in my yard. I purchased some scissor traps and went to work setting them in their freshly dug tunnels. The traps had to be set just right, or snap, they'd take my finger off. You know what? Those worm-eating, tunnel-raising, molehill creators often danced right around the traps. How could they know they were there? Could they smell the cold, spring-loaded steel waiting for them up ahead? Today, we have an unspoken agreement. If the moles stay on their side of the barrier, I'll consider not coming onto their side with my traps. 17 genres of moles. Why, God? Are there really too many worms? Thank you for the opportunity to compete. You've been a wonderful audience.